What's up, you guys? My name is Josh, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit more different this time. You see, since it's been a very long time since I kind of reviewed a Ninja Turtle figure, I thought, since it's pretty much going to be Halloween in about a few weeks or so, I thought I'd review something a little bit interesting. Today, I thought I'd take a look at the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Monsters and Mutants variants. Now, these figures came out during the 2012 Ninja Turtles. These figures came out when the show was at its end. The Monsters and Mutants line was basically the last wave of variants that we got, and as you can see here, the whole purpose of this toy line is that each of the Ninja Turtles were like these classic monsters from like the old days, in those old classic, 1950s horror movies and stuff like that. Something I thought would be a little bit more Halloween themed. There are 6 figures in the line, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Mutant Mummy Leo. So of course, as we take a look at the figure here, it's very interesting how the figure looks. As you can see here, I love the way that Leo is. He's like, he definitely has that mummy likeness to it, as you can see here. Kind of hard to tell, but you can see that like the little claws going on right there. You see the fingernails. They're kind of unpainted, but at least it's kind of a nice, cool little detail that they added there. And the only accessory that he comes with is his little sword. He only comes with one. I like how it's like a nice golden color. It's a little bit made of a softer, rubbery kind of plastic, as you can see here. Yeah. Now, of course, one thing I do want to mention is that usually when he does hold the sword, he does kind of hold it a little bit funny. He's only able to hold it with like, with his fingers, as you can see here. So luckily, since you have the little the wraps right here, at least he's able to kind of hold it nicely. As you can see here, you see the little cobra at the end. If you kind of just move it just like a little bit right here, he's able to hold it just fine. Same goes for the other hand too. He could hold it pretty nicely on both hands. It's just gonna kind of look funny when he holds it, as you can see here. Man, but I gotta say, like, I really do like this figure. It's very interesting. I think this was actually the first figure I got. When I first saw them at Walmart, or maybe it was Target, I'm not too sure. It has very nice sculpting and detailing. The painting is pretty nice. I mean, as you might not notice here, he also got toenails here. They're a little bit unpainted too. And if you look at the, oh wow, I almost forgot. I still also have the old card back figure. I still have it here. It says Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You can see here. And when you move to the back, you have the whole set of turtle figures that they had. Now, of course, since this was based on the previous series, obviously they don't sell these figures no more, but, as you can see here, you can see he has everything nice and painted. The only thing that's not painted, of course, is the fingernails and the toenails, but I don't really think it's something to, worth complaining about. It's not too bad. I know you probably can't tell because of my camera, but the sword that he has, it's actually a silver color. But when you get the actual figure, it's actually, like, gold. So I thought that was just, kind of funny. It's pretty interesting how they do that. Sometimes the toy line does tend to do that. When you look at how they were supposed to look like, they don't really end up, in the final product. Sometimes that does happen to Playmates. It happens to them a lot. But they're not really the only toy line to do that. And of course, before we move on to articulation, oh man, look at that. Just look how creepy that is. He got like a little scarab right there. And I can't forget about the texture too. You could definitely feel it. Definitely has that mummy likeness to it. As you can see, you feel the skin. You can feel like the sort of his wraps. See his chest too. See how it's painted. It's not painted all the way, but it's painted good enough. You can see the shell right there. See, yeah, the little ninja bandana just poking out his head right there. Now, one last thing I do want to mention is the giant cobra. Yes, the cobra is removable, And I think it's really nice. It's like having like a little buddy with you, like a little buddy figure. I remember in the old Ninja Turtle toy line, they used to do that with some of their old figures. They used to release like the old classic, like, you know, figures with the each one include like a little buddy with them. That's what this kind of reminds me of. The only thing is that when you remove it, if you put Leonardo in a normal pose, you'll notice that one arm is up and the other one's kind of down, so it's kind of funny. I mean, he's a mummy, who cares? But, you know, still, obviously, that's kind of where the Cobra comes in, because he's kind of sculpted in a way, you know, to be in that kind of position. As you see, he's just kind of riding there. Now, that's the only bad thing, too, is that the Cobra, he is kind of loose on there. There's not like a thing that you have to put to attach him there. No, he just kind of hangs loose there, the Cobra. It won't affect your playability, but for some people, I have to imagine if that's a little bit annoying or not. Let me put a sword back. See here, just, oh man, this is very neat. I gotta say, I really do like this figure a lot. Now, of course, as for articulation, this figure actually has 12 points of articulation. As you can see, the head can move all the way, you know, that. His arms can move. As you can see here, his hand can move all the way too. His legs bend. What's very interesting, though, is that these figures, specifically the monster mutants, they actually have, you know, see here, they can move. You don't really see that a lot in this line either. Like, usually a lot of the turtle figures don't have that extra little point of articulation. That's just so you could kind of pose your turtle when he's like kind of like, oh, you know, he's being a monster and stuff like that. Oh, okay, there goes the Cobra. Yep, there we go. See right here how he stands all nicely. And of course, let's compare him to the other Monster Turtle figures that I will start to review sometime this week. Here we have with Vampire Raph, Werewolf Mikey, and of course, Franken Don. See here, yep, all the mutant Monster Turtles right here. I do plan to review them sometime. I'll definitely review Vampire Raph somewhere this week. And of course, if we get them out of the way, here's Monster Hunter Leo, who came out in the Monster Mutants variants. We have a normal Battle Shell Leonardo. And of course, last but not least, Leonardo from the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If I'm being honest, I really miss Rise. They don't really do too much with them. I know people are still debating on whether they like this series or not, but I don't know. I kind of miss them. It's been, like I said, it's been such a long time since I reviewed a Ninja Turtle figure. I just have to. And you know what? Just for shits and giggles, here he is compared to Ultraman Victory. Dang, but honestly, I never realized how tall they were. Wow, these Ninja Turtle figures are actually kind of short. Yep, so of course that kind of wraps up our review for today. Now, the reason why I wanted to review this figure is, you know, I love Halloween. October is one of my favorite months of the year, and you guys know what a huge horror fan I am. And since I have almost all the Monster Mutant figures, I thought maybe we'd take a nice quick look at them. So, of course, for the next week or so, I will be reviewing the rest of these figures for the, you know, for the sake of Halloween. I mean, I have to do something Halloween related, right? So I thought I'd do this for fun, especially when you consider that I don't really do much stuff when it comes to the 2012 Turtles, because it was such a fascinating incarnation of the Ninja Turtles. It just makes me sad that the show only lasted like 5 seasons. I don't even remember why it was canceled. I mean, I believe it has to do with maybe like low ratings, but come on, man. Everything gets canceled over low ratings. Now, these turtles do make sort of an appearance in the show. These figures aren't 100% accurate to how they are, but they do appear in the last season of Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's very interesting, and I do suggest checking that out when you got the chance. And, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.